Yo, 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 yo. What's good, my people? What's good, my people? It's your boy Jason Gooner back in the building. I'm Preda. If you never know what I'm going to go through, if you sit down right that's all right now, boy, I know that say, I know that drop all a million super chat right now, brother. It went through it to try to reach to this chair at this time. The game is about to kick off. They're meeting the fans. Me all have on the wrong jersey, but me not change people. It's all good. I like that jersey more anyway. So the starting lineups are out. So we're gonna get that on the screen immediately. And if you guys need the game, I will have it playing in the Discord just like last time. So let me get that up and going as well. You don't know people, smash the like button, share the content. I don't know people out there are stream already. Yeah, man, and just give everybody a strength. Everybody where I keep alive, just go over there, talk, and drop your comments, like everybody video. I say we max it a stream. I say JFF Live. Everybody definitely go to JFF Live, smash a like on it. I say Ryan a stream as well. So yeah, the people them out of them streams, MG a stream, I think ranking a city in film on him stream. So yeah, couple of way out there to the stream. So yeah, man, and just show the support. We will, like I said, I will have the game running in my Discord. So I'm going to drop that in the comment section immediately. And we'll get that going, people. But I see a lot of the people in the JFF live. That is great. They had a press conference today talking about, this initiative where they want to get some monetization and some earnings, revenue from the channel, something that the YouTubers have been telling them for eons. So glad that they're finally starting to figure out how to get that done. That is something very simple that they can use to try to earn a little more income for the coffers of the JFF. So that is something that should have been happening, but we will take it whenever they figure out that they need to do it, right? So we're thankful. So that is good, people. You see on the screen, South Africa singing the anthem now. I'm going to let you know what changes they have made to their lineup tonight. Before I get it on screen, I will just read it out to those in the building that want to hear it. Let's see. So I got the names here. Okay, so I have the list. All right. So for Jamaica, Leah Brooks continues in goal. We don't have any Becky Spencer on the bench either. So there is a reserve keeper on the bench. It's a local keeper. Let me let you guys know her name. It is Sajane Anderson. She's the number one tonight, so she'll be on the bench. She was on the field last time warming up, but I don't know if she was named on the bench last time or not. I'm not really certain, but she will be out there tonight. So we will get a chance maybe to see her. Maybe Leah will just play the entire game. We're not really certain though. And the game is up and running in the Discord, people. Bless up yourself, Corey. Yeah, man, I started a bit late, but we better late them than never, them tell me. So that way I work with people. Let me get the link for the Discord in here. All right, copy. Get over here. So now, all right, so I'm gonna drop this in the comment section. That is the link to the Discord. If you need a link, of course, the game will be on JFF Live YouTube, so you can watch it there. But you don't know if you'd like to hear my commentary and analysis during the game. This is the place that you need to stay. The Jamaicans are now singing the anthem. Let me continue going through the lineup, people. So we have Naya Cardoza getting a start tonight, Kanya Plummer, Alison Swaby, and Chantel Swaby on the back line. So I think straight swap at left back. It could be Chantel over there on the left side, but we'll see if Naya plays the left or Chantel. Probably due to seniority, they might put Chantel over there since I think neither one of them are left-footed, but maybe they'll want to put that pressure on Chantel since she's a bit more experienced. Then in midfield now, I believe it's going to be Vian Sampson and Drew Spence and Atlanta Primus. And then up front, we have one sub, Denisha Blackwood, who played the entire 90, drops to the bench. Shania Hill starts this one with Jody Brown and Khadijah Shaw up front. So that should be the lineup. I think it should be either 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, just like the last game. And then South Africa now, let's tell you about their lineup. So they have a change in goal. Kaylin Swart, their other first. They basically split time between her and Lamini. This time it's Swart in goal. Ramalepe is again starting at right back. We have the same centre backs, Gamede and Longo. Then we have Shakira O'Malley makes the start this time. She's usually in the defense as well. She'll be someone that we didn't see the last game. Then we have Noxolo Sesane, Gugu Lamini, Antonio Mapanya, Linda Matlalo, all in the midfield. And then up front, you'll have Tubelil Shamas and Nomvula Goale, more than likely, as the two forwards. So let's see. I think for South Africa, it's probably going to be like a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 as well. So we'll just have to wait and see where the players actually line up on the pitch. I will get the tactical manager up on the screen in just a moment with the names so we can kind of follow along with where the players are actually playing on the pitch. All right, people. So bear with me. We get a little bit of a late start, but we're going to start out everything right now. So let's put Kaylin Swart out there. She's definitely out there. I think Hales will maybe play after. They may put her off the right or off the left. I'm not sure. She's left-footed, so they might want to just put her on the wing with her favored foot. Just have to take Blackwood out. Woody Brown. So we'll see if it looks like this, people. But I had something similar to this on my screen. Did have a few not right. I thought Tiffany Cameron might start tonight, but they did not go for her. They went for Naya instead in the defense. So we will get all of this on the screen for your people. As I said, it is up and running in the Discord if you need assistance finding the game or watching the game. But you know it is on JFF Live's YouTube as well. So go ahead and support directly from there too. Shaban. Not surprised Shaban is on the bench. She hasn't really played that much this year. So I would be surprised if she got another start in this one. Maybe we'll see her a bit in the second half. Good to see Naya getting an opportunity. We last saw her against Brazil, where I thought we were a bit overmatched, but she held her own, tried her thing. But let's see her playing against some opposition where maybe we get to see her have a little bit more time on the ball, see what she's really made of, progressing the ball forward. Again, I'm interested to see where they put her. It looks like Shania Hales will be on this left-hand side. Jody will be on the right. Bonnie through the middle. Primus and Spence with Vian in the midfield. And it looks like, based on what I'm seeing on the screen, it looks like they have put Naya Cardoza on the left back side, which I'm actually a bit surprised by. So here's Bonnie Shaw in possession. Drops it back to Cardoza. Cardoza drops it back to Kanya. So Kanya will be playing this side closer to Naya Cardoza. Look to see that chemistry between them there. Here's Alison Swaby in possession. South Africa just falling off, but Shamas tries to put some pressure now. Vian does well, switches it over to Kanya. And there's been a whistle on the pitch. Not sure what's going on. Looks like there's a player down already on the Jamaica side. The physio's going to check on Bonnie. This is not a good sign, people. I'm sure Man City fans with their hearts in their hand right now. Looks like she's feeling some kind of discomfort here. I almost thought that maybe Bonnie wouldn't start this game and come off for the bench this time, but she did start this one. All right, so I have them up. Let's get South Africa up. Hubert Busby with a pensive look on his face there. I'm sure he wouldn't want anything serious to be going on with Bonnie. Slowly trying to get to her feet. She's on one knee now. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button for me, people. I had one. I don't know. I heard they had someone different tonight, so you guys can let me know. I believe it's Zidane. My prediction for this game, I think Jamaica probably wins again, but I don't think it will be as big of a margin. I'll probably say 2-0. The only reason I'm gonna stick with the nil, people, I'm not seeing the firepower up front for South Africa like what you would normally see. They really got dismantled with late injuries to the starting attacking lineup. They're they're more, I'd say, more experienced attackers, probably more well known worldwide. The Catlanas of the world, Megaya as well. They're not playing, so that's a big one. So I'll say 2-0 Corey for me. 2-0, 2-0 Jamaica. On behalf of the coalition of citizens, we will file a suit. Boy, I had one. I tell you right now, City coach, if you might watch this, he must say, Jaja, just take her off now, please. But it actually looks like it's not so bad, because it looks like it might be some kind of like blow to the face. So I thought initially it might have been some kind of muscle thing, because she was like holding her hamstring, but it looks like she might have just been rubbing off some grass or something off of her leg, because she is holding her face right now, and I saw them putting water on her face. So maybe just a scratch in the face, so not nothing too serious. And the ball's back in play now with Jamaica. Here's Chantel Swaby being pressed. Good ball into the middle. One time out to Jody Brown. We still keep control of it. I think that's Primus over there trying to keep possession, but it's won by South Africa, and she ends up fouling the player. I believe that's the skill box there. Sasane, number 6. Definitely a player that the Jamaican fans kept telling me about. You know, we love the players that play to the crowd with the skill, and she's definitely a player like that. Here's O'Malley, the new starter on the back line. Big player, very imposing figure, definitely bigger than the other centre back they had starting last time. Plummer pressed here late. The referee does give her the call. She kind of gave the ref a look like, you're not going to call that. So she does get the call, people. And this one's bombed up field, but not any accuracy on it. South Africa take possession. Here they are in midfield now. This is Matlalo, one of the veterans on the park. Very good holding midfielder. Can get forward as well. Surprised they dropped the number 19. Let me find her name. I think it's Mapanwa. No. Banyana. Yeah, Banyana had a really good first game. The blonde hair midfielder. She did not get a start in this one, but I definitely am surprised by that. I thought she was one of the better players on the park um for South Africa. South Africa in possession. This is one thing that they were decent at in the first game. From the defensive third to the middle third, I thought they were great. And now here comes South Africa trying to break on the right. This is a good run into the back, but again, that is where it always was breaking down for South Africa. Just didn't have the pace up front. Once Plummer and Alison Swaby went into high gear, they always were able to, catch the players for pace and power. Here's Spence. That's a brilliant through pass. Here's Bonnie Shaw streaking down the right. She has one in the box. That's Shania Hale's back post. And Bonnie gets her foot under that one. Too much on it. And that one's going to go out for a throw on the far side. Maybe even had gone out for a goal kick previous, but let's see. Yeah, so it was out for a goal kick. So it's going to be a goal kick to South Africa. Bonnie Shaw definitely would have wanted to do better with that cross. Hales did have some space on the back post there. She could have located her with it. Here's O'Malley now coming out the back. She goes long. Didn't see that much from South Africa in the first game. Maybe that's something that Desiree Ellis wants to add to the mix in this second matchup against Jamaica. That's a dangerous pass by Brooks, and it wasn't dealt with very well. Kanya Plummer, though, cleans up and is fouled, but Leah putting her defender under a little bit of pressure there. Maybe wasn't the best pass in with someone pressing their back. I think Allison is talking to her about that pass right now. Kanya Plummer was able to kind of clean up for Jamaica. All right, let me put them in the yellow. So it's going to be a throw-in on this left side in South Africa's half. Cardoza runs up to take this one. Cardoza coming off of a collegiate season where she did very well for her team. I think she made all conference as well this season, so good job to her. Gonna be a goal kick to South Africa. Sorry, people, just doing a little cleanup of the jerseys on my program here before I show you guys what the teams look like on screen. You know, man's like to get things proper set up. So that's what we're doing right now, people. Just adjusting the jersey colors, making sure that we can see what the team's wearing and it makes sense, right? So of course they are rocking the full green tonight. So I want to get that going. So it looks like one of the center backs from last game, Gamede, has moved into midfield as one of the two here. Shania Hills goes wide to Shaw. Shaw being pressed by the captain, Ramalepe. Shaw now with two on her, still on the ball. Now she's tripped up by the number 7. She didn't like the extras when she fell on the ground, but I mean, the ball was there, Bunny. What you want her to do? Plummer over to Swaby. Swaby wide now to Chantel. Chantel back to her sister, Allison. Allison into midfield to Drew. And this is played over to Plummer. Plummer in space, driving forward. And that pass was not directed properly, just hit Shaw in the head. But Jamaica wins it back to Primus, tries to go wide to Jody Brown, but well cut out by the left back, number 8. I thought she had a decent game in the first game. That is Mapanya. Solongo, Shakira O'Malley, Malepe. It's going to be a throw into Chantel Swaby on that far side. 10th minute of play. Jamaica still yet to register a shot on target. Had that one opportunity where Bunny was free down the right, couldn't quite execute the cross. Here's Jody Brown now, dropping it back to Primus. Can she take a shot? No, she decides to play a pass to Shaw, and Shaw was trying to filter off ball through there. Space was a bit too tight, maybe wasn't there, and it was cut out. And in the end, Kaylin Swart gets on the end of this one. Swart, a little bit bigger in stature than the last keeper. I think O'Malley definitely, just size-wise, looks to be a much better matchup with Bunny. You know, looks to be a bit stronger than the last two opponents Bunny faced in the centre-back pairing. So let's see if that makes any difference for South Africa on the defensive end. Loose pass there from Jody cut out. That's going to be taken care of by Chantel Swaby on the far side, out for a throw. She goes quickly to her sister, Allison. Goes into midfield, and that's a loose pass. Drew does well to get a toe on it at least, but looks back kind of like, how did you pass it like that? Here's the number 7, Lamini. She cuts it back, looking for Gugu, but that's cut out. Here's Bunny. Bunny just got out of that challenge there. O'Malley looked like she was coming with some force. So a bit scrappy here to open the play. Neither team really getting a chance to calm this football down yet. Now this is wide to Naya Cardoza. Naya drops it back to Kanya. Kanya does well to get out of the pressure. And I think she's called, yes, so it was an infraction on Kanya trying to dribble out from the back. Drew Spence dropping deeper to connect the play. Looking for a pass. Doesn't see much. So just drops it back to Allison. Allison switches the play now to Kanya. Kanya in a lot of space. Plays quickly. Shania drops it back to Vian. This is better from Jamaica. Now over the top. That's a brilliant pass by Vian Sampson. Naya Cardoza made the run up the flank. She drops it back. 1-2 back to Cardoza. Brilliant play from Bunny Shaw. Cardoza. Oh, and that should have been 1-0. Could have been 1-0. But that was good football from Jamaica. Vian Sampson playing it through the line. Cardoza playing a nice 1-2. Bunny Shaw playing it back to her. The cutback was on. Right to Shania Hales, and that's the foot you'd want it to fall to. Just got a little bit underneath it, just skimming the crossbar and over for a goal kick. But the keeper looked to be beaten on that play. But good build-up play. That might have been one of the better build-ups I've seen in both matches from Jamaica. You know, a couple short passes, then the through the channel, diagonal ball, good build-up on the left, and then the cutback for the shot. So decent build-up there from Jamaica. Here's South Africa now trying to play out. O'Malley goes a bit more direct, but on the ground this time it's cut out. Here's Shania, plays it into Primus. Primus played it to Bonnie, but it was a bit behind her. It's going to be a throw into South Africa on this right side. Captain Ramalepe to take it. She goes quickly, throws it in, and that's good play on the wing here from the number 7. That's Gugu Lamini. Looks like it might be a little bit more of a 4-3-3 today than a 4-2-3-1 for South Africa, but we'll keep watching it. I know for sure that the centre back Gamede dropped into the midfield today and is not on the back line. That's a poor giveaway from South Africa. 1-2's exchange with Hales and Sampson. Hales leaves it for Spence. Now back to Hales. Can Spence win this back? No, she can't. This could be a break for South Africa. Motlalo decides not to play the ball and just resets. So South Africa really is a principal team. I mean, just now they could have maybe played the ball one time into the channel, but they want to play their football. So they possess, they reset, they don't rush anything. Here's O'Malley now. Go short this time. Ramalepe down the wing. It's a foot race with Cardoza, and Cardoza wins that one over Lamini and drops it back to Leah. Leah, with plenty of time, has options with Plummer and Swaby. Chooses to go to Swaby. Here's Allison now driving forward with it out of her box. Go short to Spence. Spence being pressed by 2. Wriggles out of the pressure and is fouled. She plays quickly to Primus. Primus plays to Jody. Jody with 1. Cuts inside. Good toe from the defender, but it falls straight to Primus. She's on the ball now. Primus drops it back. Chantel with a loose pass. Spence was right beside her. Could not connect. Here's South Africa. We know they're not going to go quickly. They're just going to build up. So they're back into their phase of play now. It's a good ball into the space. But that's well cut out by Jamaica. And eventually it's going to be a throw-in to South Africa. So they're going to try to get this number 15, Shamase, more into the game if they can. She was pretty quiet in that first game. So, all right, go Ali. Number 14. Here's Jamaica into the box. I think that should be offside. And it's side netting by Primus anyway. It was flicked on by Bonnie Shaw, but Primus just drifted into an offside position. So that wouldn't have counted. Here's Gamede, showing her versatility, playing in midfield today after playing 90 minutes at centre back last game. I think that was a smart move by Ellis. I think of the 2 centre backs, Bonnie really picked on her. Doesn't quite have the stature to match up to Bonnie be defending her. But look at that turnout of pressure by Gamede. So maybe she might be better suited for the centre defensive role in midfield. And that's a poor touch there on the far side by the skill box. Sasani goes out for a throw. There's Spence, Jody Brown, Primus under pressure, and she's fouled from behind. It'll be a free kick to Jamaica just inside South Africa's half. Make sure the people I'm liking the video. It's very, very important and helpful to the channel. I know I got started a little bit late, so not really the best timing, but it is what it is. I have to work with it. Of course, a 1-0. I had one side, I think 2-1. All right. Kanye is bad. Damn. The commentator says he wants more from Drew. Didn't do much in the first game. Yeah, I mean, look, I think defensively and closing down, she did a good job. I would agree with the commentator that maybe we want a bit more in possession, a bit more quality out of her. I don't think she really. We already saw glimpses of better quality already. I mean, she played a nice through pass to Bonnie that gave us one of our better openings so far in this first 17 minutes. But one thing about South Africa again is like they are so comfortable just in possession now. I think it does break down too easily for them in attacking third, but you have to give them credit for how they just love to possess the football. And against a team like Jamaica, you want to limit their chances on the ball because I don't think they can cope with us physically in some areas. But we also can't score on them if we don't have the football. So, I think this is a smart tactic. Try to, let Jamaica chase a little bit and tire them out, maybe even up that physicality edge based on them getting fatigued. That's not a bad strategy. This is a good play, but again, that final pass, when they just need that burst of speed to get by, they're not having it in certain areas. They have the technicality. They're just gonna need to get it spot on to be able to breach this back line the right way. Here's Gamede. Good technical play on the ball. Looks like she has no problem moving into the midfield. Bless up Fana Wagwan. Yeah, I think I believe they took some notes from the first game based on what I heard, and obviously it's not gonna be, perfect, but they said that you can expect better coverage tonight after they've, had a trial run with the first game. So far so good. Hopefully everything charge up, and that's 1-0 to South Africa. I had a feeling we would not keep a clean sheet tonight, and so said, so done. It's 1-0 to South Africa. I believe that was Motlalo with the finish, but I need to see for sure. I believe it was Linda, one of the veteran players on the park tonight. I went for the 2-1 people, and so far, yeah, man, CC and Zidane Matthews, I heard, is doing the commentary based on what I heard. That's 1-0 to South Africa, people. 1-0 to South Africa. So, it won't be a cakewalk this time like the first game. We're down 1-0 early. What is it, 20th minute? And I think that just comes down to possession. They finally got possession into the final third and were able to get a cutback. Don't think any crosses in the air will work for them. So that cutback would be the way I think they would get some joy from a cross. So, they're just playing smart with what they have. They know what they can do and they're trying to do it against us. The minute they try to outrun us anywhere, it's problem. When I said Jody can't defend, yes, it was a bit lackluster over that side. And here's Bonnie Shaw with a run on the defenders, but good covering from Gamede. She's a defender naturally, so she's gonna have that in her locker. Yeah, she's so good on the ball though. Very good technique there, just getting around Shania. O'Malley goes long. It's almost as if O'Malley is not quite as technical as the rest, but she's big. So they wanted to at least have somebody out there with some physicality. But you can tell that she's not quite as comfortable on the ball like the rest of them. Somehow, okay, I think they're just showing the replay here. So this was a good run. Jody doesn't track well enough. And then the left back, who I thought had a decent game the last game, the number 8, able to get across in the middle and then just sleeping as well. Vian didn't react in time. None of the defenders really reacted to that cutback cross, and it was a good outside of the right foot finish from Linda Motlalo. Probably if a chance was going to fall to anybody, South Africa would love it to fall to her, one of the more experienced players in this version of the South African team. So 1-0 to South Africa. Good work by the left back. Jody will definitely get a talking to from the coach. That was literally her person, and I think Ryan and the other defenders need to be a little bit more alert as well. That ball did not come across with any kind of venom. It kind of just really trickled into that area for her to finish. So need to be maybe a little bit of complacency on Jamaica side. When you play a series with a team and you win the first one 3-0, obviously going into this one, maybe the other team has a bit more hunger in them because they know that they want to turn it around. So maybe some of that is at play, and hopefully Jody Brown gets salad over that side. My gosh. And that's the left back as well, who just had the assist. Looking to be gaining confidence now. So Fana, I concur. Jody did not do a good job there. I don't know if she can't, but she couldn't on that play for sure. Oh, lose my lights, people. Let's get the studio back right. One of them other color there. The next one other color. Cool. Yeah, man. She did kind of upset because she gets salad, you know. Here comes Jamaica trying to go through the middle, but heavy touch there by Alison Swaby. I've noticed that when Plummer and Swaby go forward and they drive forward, they need to release the ball quicker, man. They want to dribble all the way through the team. Just release the ball. Once you get to that next line, play to one of the players that you know comfortable in those areas. Now, this is where I would love to see Drew be operating more on a half turn type of basis, you know. Um, she's too square sometimes when she received that pass. Like, if you wanted to go forward, how would you expect to if you receive the ball and don't kind of receive it on a half turn? Yeah, man, the bench, see the ball a fly and run away. Like them not have hand to catch the ball. I don't know what I'm to them. Them get up like the ball, I go mash them up, you know. All right. I meant to put this on screen, so let me do that. This is how the teams look tonight. And we have a goal for so we have a goal for Lalo. So put a little ball by her. That's 1-0 to South Africa, people. Sorry, I missed out some commentary. Just getting the screen right for you guys. Jamaica trying to get some kind of chance created, but this is going to turn and break to South Africa. But again, physicality and speed cuts out the pass early. Jamaica back in possession. Plummer. It looks like the coach has actually changed the system up a bit. Looks pretty obvious that they just went to a back three. Kanya Plummer in the center. Vian split a little to the left. Maybe that's just the phase of play they were in. So let's see if it's a permanent thing. Maybe not. I see Vian going back towards the central area now. Here's Bunny Shaw dropping deep into midfield. Good turn from Shaw. Looking to make a run now. Bounces off the defender. Plays it wide to Naya. Naya cuts back inside. Bunny takes it off her foot. Plays it down the line to Shania. Wanted the return but didn't get it. Shania decided to ease it back off to Naya. Here's Vian now in midfield. Drops it back to Kanya. Kanya over to Allison. Allison goes over the top. And good goalkeeping from Swart. Don't think that one was really on to Bunny, but sometimes we can be guilty of that sometimes when Bunny's playing. I mean, we see her making the run. We want to try to feed her, but just don't think that pass was actually on that time. Easily handled by Swart in goal. Yeah, the tempo is too slow. Too slow, I agree. I wonder how much of that is the pitch and also, obviously the coach, trying to implement new things in the system for them. Maybe it's just not quite second nature to the players yet. So that extra touch, that extra look is just to ensure that the players are where they think they're gonna be, Maybe. Here's Shakira. Plays it short into midfield. Here's Matlalo, the goal scorer. Does well to get more time on the ball, dropping the shoulder. Plays it short. Now back to O'Malley. Shakira drops it all the way back to Swart in goal. Into the midfield to Gamede. I like the look of this Gamede player in midfield, actually, way more than she looked in the defense. Like how she just keeps possession of the ball, shifts it from side to side to create space. Very simply as well. Here's Bunny over the top to Jody. Jody tries to go through longer, but with defending, Jody does well to win this one back. Plays it back now to Drew. Drew trying to go over the top back to Jody, but I know Jody gets up and wants to fight. Not sure why she wants to fight people. Ever since the last game, she want to fight everybody. The girl step on her foot by accident. Jody get up and want to fight the girl. And she got the foul as well. I believe. But Sasane is like holding her hands up, like, whoa, like, I mean, you want to thump me down because I'm a foul you? So I guess Jody thought it was malicious. I think they probably just tangled legs and it was unlucky. But who knows? Maybe she looked at the back of her foot and decided to step on it and take off her shoe. I don't know. But it looked like one of those plays where they just were crossing each other and they tangle up legs. But Jamaica does get the free kick. It's on the edge of the box here. Shania Hale's probably the favorite to try to whip this one in with some in-swinging curl, and hopefully the back post can time the run and get a flick on it, or even go fly straight into the goal. I know, you watch the Champions Cup final. Glenmore had a goal from a similar area. Nobody touched it and it went right in at the back post. So let's see what they go for here. Primus is there as well. She runs over it. Here's Shania. And that didn't have enough air on it really, but cut out by South Africa. Vian tries to find Spence. Gets through somebody's to her. Here's Naya. Only one back. Going over the top. Controlled by Plummer. Not really, but she wins the second ball. Here's Spence. What a pass by Drew Spence. Come on, Primus, man. Yo, a lot of Primus normally have clean touch, but I notice whenever she get a chance, the first touch always eluding her, man. Just like there. But in midfield, her first touch is great. Defensive, great. Something about when she get a ball into that final third, man, her touch let her down so much. And I know she have it because I see the ball dead other place on the field. Oh, that's poor from South Africa that time there. Here's Primus. Does well to shape. Switch the play. Turn. Thank you, Drew. Drew goes over the top. That's a brilliant pass to Jody Brown. The first touch wasn't quite good enough. Good cover in there from Longo, and the clearance from Longo ricochets off Jody Brown for a throw. Or a goal kick, sorry. Yeah, man. Primus should have done better there. Jody Soprano. Yeah, from the last game, man, she been very temperamental with the people. Them like, I don't even think the game temperature has been so hot, but Jody want to fight the people. Them, I don't know. I think it's been played in a good spirit. I don't think people really been fouling each other hard or anything. Captain Ramalepe is down, looks in a bit of discomfort here. I think the same thing reached her because she have one shoe off. I think maybe Shania stepped on her foot and took her shoe off or something. So maybe we'll get a replay about it. So we're out of shape. Like, you mean like they're not in physical shape, or the team is getting stretched out of shape, like formation wise? Let me know if you mean with us out of shape, or the team not like formation wise in shape. I'm not sure what you mean with that comment. Let me know. So what you guys think so far, people? 32, 31 minutes on the clock. We are down 1-0. Not the best start, I must say. South Africa, I think, have a little bit more physicality on the back line, so maybe there's a bit more resistance just getting through. And while we did have a great chance fall to Shania Hale, so I think should have buried it. And Primus had a poor touch there, should have been in for a goal. I wish we could look as comfortable in possession as South Africa. I know South Africa maybe not, getting very far with the possession, but even this, the ability to just keep the ball for a while and then when we make the run, there's a trigger. That's what they did against us. And Jody does have to do a lot better there. I mean, just not enough effort to try to block that cross from coming in. And then once the ball does trickle in, just need to be a bit more alert. I think Vian will probably, when she sees that play back, she said, dang, I should have really been a little more aware of my surroundings, because it's almost as if she thinks that ball is just going to run by her and go to nobody. Here's Bunny Shaw on her right foot. She stuffs that one wide this time. Didn't really get a clear connection on it. Still 1-0, but warning signs for South Africa. Okay, the team, the midfield especially. Yeah, again, that's what possession will do to our midfield. I mean, if Bunny splits out to the left like this, they have dragged Shania infield. Look how high Vian is trying to press this number 15. Now remember, the 15 is playing striker, which is dropping way back. So I'm telling you, people, if this South Africa team had their main striker, it would have been difficult, because that's the only thing that we can rely on right now. We can press them super high because we know if them play it over the top, we can chase them. Now, if Katlana was playing and the other forward that they don't have, don't want to say her name wrong. Hold on, I'm telling you what she name. I don't know why I want to say Hegaya, but I don't want to mess up her name. I gotta tell you. And all you have to do, people, is look at the last window that they played when they played Denmark and England. You can look and see the players that played in those games and who's not here. Yeah, Magaya, Hilda. You see, if Hilda Magaya and Tembi Gatlana was there, well, I mean, I telling you, they got truth, people. It would have been a much different game. Yeah, because Busby kind of hinted at it in a little thing I saw him talking about the first game, and he was kind of downplaying how many missing, but he said only like 3 to 4 of the main players missing. But what he declined to say was that the 3 or 4 of them, like 3 of them, is like them top attackers. So it really made this challenge a bit more easy. And honestly, if South Africa was able to beat us with this current team, then that's a really good feather in their cap, to be honest, because we are pretty close. We are pretty close to the full strength team right now, to be honest. Ooh, of course, the goalkeeper is not there. Um, but from what I know of Brooks in the past, seeing her at the youth teams, I'm okay with her playing against South Africa in these games, to be honest. Obviously, Rebecca is better, but Leah is competent enough to handle a game like this. And Jamaica just need to get back on the football right now. There's some time and space for Primus. Plenty of space in the middle. I think Bunny is standing free as a bird in the midfield right now. That luckily gets to Jamaica. Here's Drew. Drew going through, decides to shoot. Really could have played to Jody that time, but just decided to take a shot this time. Don't know if that was the best option. Don't foul. And that's a throw into South Africa. Skill pill takes a throw. Pressing from behind there from Allison. Allison over the top to nobody in particular. Straight to Swart here. Jamaica just need to calm down a bit. Everything is a bit, well, the final pass is a bit rushed. O'Malley, wide to Ramalepe. Ramalepe barely keeps it in and earns a throw off of Hales, closing down. Ramalepe 1-2. Now over the top, these balls don't work for you, South Africa. Nobody play them. And Alison Swaby there, what is that? I mean, why can't we make passes to the people? Why do we have to put it away from the people them all the time? I mean, we've seen these symptoms from the first game. I mean, yes, we won the game 3-0 and everybody was thrilled with that. But we had so many unforced errors in that first game, man. Seen some girls go through their paces on the side, running some sprints. Looks to be Jade Bailey, Manisha Blackwood, and Peyton McNamara. So maybe they'll be coming on right at halftime. They are warming up pretty intensely right now. This one sent over to the back post. And actually, a South African got their head on it. I believe that's the left back who had the assist. Mapanya beat everyone on the back post, and she just could not get good purchase on the header. But Jamaica, with their height advantage, would have loved to have won that first ball. Another good crowd here in the Montego Bay. I see former ambassador to the Reggae Girlz in the crowd as well. So good to see her out showing her support. That was Sidella. Yeah, man, good eye. I spotted her as well. I think she might have been sitting with Miss Grange, if that was her. and good shielding from Ramalepe and feeling the effects of biting at the ankle by Shania Hills. She wants to know why the ref don't give her any support there or any protection, I should say. And I mind that's a great question. I think we can play a much tighter game. I think Bonnie just made that same gesticulation, like, why are we so far back? Chantel, really? Ball. And Naya won't want to really advance because she don't really have a left foot. And I think Ramalepe got some get back there. Shania Hills definitely up quicker than Ramalepe, though Ramalepe came out worse. And she was the aggressor there. As a matter of fact, I think it's a throw. It's a throw. Here's Kanya. Plays it to Swaby. Allison. Allison goes wide to her sister. Chantel short to Jody. Jody goes down the wing to Primus. Primus good turn. And she find a pass. Now she's basically taking too long to do something. They're double teamed and taken away from her. Good step again by Swaby. We've seen her do that a few times to the striker. And she's bailed out with a foul there. Again, Jamaica just kind of standing on the ball too long at times. Make a decision. Let it go. Move. Don't just stand in the same space with the ball. Eventually, them going to come get it from you. Be proactive. Go do something. Find a pass. If none on, dribble. Drive. Yeah, man. She have to support. Bless up, Chile. What go on? 1-0 down. Here we go again. Yeah, bro. Allison with the entertaining folly. Yeah, I mean, but that's a few times though. Players have just had the ball and just like it's almost like them just stuck with it in a one spot. Them now move and then them get closed down. Spence tries a volley, but that's cleared. Jamaica have about 5 minutes or so to find an equalizer in this first half. Here's Naya. Go short to Drew. Drew, how much time you want on the ball, Drew? Honestly. Good turn here in midfield. Now there's space down the right. Will Ramalepe use it? No. Ooh, that was a good idea, but well read by Vian. And here's Naya going down the flank. Good toe poke. I'm not sure what Drew was trying there. It's cut out by Motlalo. She goes back to Swart. Here's Bunny pressing. Swart just switches the play nicely. Here's Longo in A because of space. So nobody really pressing with Bunny there. That's an issue. And Jamaica team should just be on the half line. They should just be on the half line. Why are you in your own half? They cannot hit the ball over the top against you. They don't have anybody to get by you. So condense the pitch. Yes, Allison, good. Yeah, me agree, Fana. They need to push up, bro. No need to be standing way back there. I mean, they've proven that they can run past you. They've shown that. And big up to my mama. Her birthday today, people. Big up to mommy every time. Bring me in the world. And we're eternally grateful for that. Big up, mama. Love you. I know you're full joy in your day. Daddy treating you like the queen that you're supposed to be treated like, this day and every day too. Not just today. Anyway, back to action, people. Just sit down and bless up mommy. Me hear her voice. She talk to my kids. So me want to bless her up on the live stream, make the people them know. Um, Mommy Hall birthday today. Yeah, man. Drew Spence on the ball. Again, just Stagnant on the ball, no movement, no action. I think the person on the ball have to be proactive as well. I mean, if there's no options, move the ball yourself, drive, go do something, change the angle. Can't just keep taking touches and staying in the same spot. Throw the ball to her now. She's on peace. Cardoza. Yes, shift the ball and move it. Come on, Jamaica, man. Pass the ball with little life now, man. Turn. Good. One time. Play it. Good. Now go forward with it. Find a pass now. Come on, Jody. Do something with the ball now. No? Cheese and peas. I mean, use little guile no man. Just get the ball and just run with it. Like drop your shoulder. I mean, create a hunger for the beater. Lackluster first half here from Jamaica. Just can't really get going. No rhythm going on. Um, yeah, it's not looking good right now, people. And I'm not just saying that because of the scoreline. We saw similar things in the first game, but I will say, like, at least in the first game, we were getting opportunities going a little more direct. It wasn't, clearly the coach is like, listen, we're gonna build today. But you can see that there's a lot of work need to be done because it's just not we're not getting through. Samson was a little too handsy there pulling her back. So a free kick to South Africa. I definitely think this number 3 Gamede is a much better defensive midfielder than a centre back, for sure. She a little short to play centre back for me, and she just look more comfortable in midfield. I like her turns on the half turn. Very technically sound as well. And she calm under pressure. All the ingredients. And of course, she can play the skill pill with a good turn. Second time she's done that to Chantel, All right, come on, Jamaica. Primus down the right side. Flicked into Bunny. Bunny lets it run. Ooh, what a slide tackle by Ramalepe. And Drew Spence is down in the box. Referee doesn't care. Here they are breaking out of the defense. But Lalo, the goal scorer, plays a 1-2. Here, Shania trying to press. Now Ramalepe drops it all the way back. O'Malley, she's going to go long, but poor. Not sure what happened there to Vian. She just cleared the ball and looks like she injured herself there. Hopefully she can run that one off. Chantel won the first one but couldn't keep control, so it's a throw-in. 3 minutes of stoppage time here. I think Hubert Busby wouldn't mind them just blow it right now. He definitely needs to sit down and discuss what's going on out here. I don't even know if it's a personnel thing. I know I see somebody said Blackwood and Page are missing. Yeah, well, like I said, I saw 3 players warming up pretty vigorously. I didn't see Page over there with them. It was Peyton McNamara, um, Jade Bailey, and Denisha Blackwood. So I would think that maybe all 3 of them, or at least 2 of them, will be coming on at halftime. Honestly, what caused this? Why we stopped? I just don't think that the movements are second nature to us. So it's a lot of reactionary movement. It's not we're not moving in anticipation. It's all okay, I guess now I should move, and I think that little thought before doing something is what's slowing down everything. Like even here, Drew Spence on the ball, not sure, plays it inside to Plummer. Plummer does well to find Chantel. Chantel looks up, plays it into here's Bunny on her left foot. Will she shoot? Ooh, that was inches wide of the post. Keeper was beaten there as well. And what happened? Is it a penalty? Were they giving a penalty? Or they calling a corner? Okay. So it looks like it took a deflection going through there. Shania will get over to that side to play the in swinger. Last time we saw a corner from over here. Shaban Wilson put it directly into the goal. This is what we can do this time. So corner to Jamaica, in swinger. Let's see if we can get something with this one here. Shania Hales will take it. Let's get enough ear on it, Shania. Listen, what you gonna do? Thump down the girl? Far post. Bunny couldn't quite get up for that one. So what the ref call? Foul? Ref call a foul on Jamaica. So still 1-0. Looks like it will go to halftime 1-0. I think the ref is about to blow it now. We have played the 3 minutes of stoppage. So probably after this ball gets put back into play, we should be. And yeah, didn't even have time for that free kick. So the referee blew it off. This referee looks so familiar. I've seen her do some other matches before. And Jamaica leaving the field of play down 1-0. Can see on their faces they're not too happy about what's going on today. As well as the fans in the stands probably wondering what's going on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they don't look like they're enjoying the game. You know what I mean? I know, it's a game and they want to win and everything, but not seeing much joy out there on the pitch. Yeah, I'll agree with Fana. Sitting back a bit too much. I think whenever we press them, we tend to win the ball. Just not doing much with it. But Alison Swaby, anytime she has been aggressive, she wins the ball from the striker. Plummer the same. But I just think, for whatever reason, we need to get closer to the midfield defenders. Obviously, we can't go past the half line, but I would say we should just be on the half line. I mean, if they play it over the top, we'll have the speed to get back and recover. So, we shouldn't be so worried about that. They're now showing the stands. I think I heard today that it's a capacity of 3,000 in the grandstand area of the stands here that they're showing on screen now. So, it looks like there might have been a little bit of turnout for the first game, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe people can tell me, but it looked like the stand was a little more full on Friday, which is probably to be understandable. It's Monday, not Friday, so a little bit different day, but yeah. We're getting tired playing in South Africa half because we know we're not close down the players. Yep. I would say that is true. But for me, it's a lot of things going on. Like, I just don't see, like, when the center midfielders get the ball from the defenders, I don't see them having a clear idea of what they want to do next. So what happens is they take a touch, they look up, they don't see nothing, they take another touch, they look back down, they want to play it back, but they don't, and then they get caught on the ball. So it's not like when they receive it, they're under any big pressure. But if you don't have a picture in your head of what you want to do after you receive it, by the time you get ready to actually do something, somebody's probably closing you down. So we just need to play a bit faster, especially when we receive the ball in the middle third. We're just taking too many touches in one spot. Now, if you're going to take a bunch of touches, make sure you're moving, changing angles, giving the defenders, something to actually stop, as opposed to just standing in one spot and turning in a circle with it. Because I think that's happened a few times in that first half where we don't let off the ball, we just basically stand up and we get crowded out, And I agree, actually. It's the same issue that I see with the Jamaican midfielders when they receive from the back line. Because a lot of people say they don't show. I think they do show. But sometimes they look and they say, Ross, if I give you the ball there, the way of your body shape, the way of it's not going to work. So they don't get it. I don't think South Africa is as close to us as some of our opponents on the male side have been, where we just lose the ball. This is more so, I think, our doing, because we have time to turn on the half turn and look up. But for whatever reason, we're just not doing that with any kind of effectiveness or speed or quality or quickness of thought. So everything is a bit contrived and slow so far right now, believe me. Not the greatest showing, I must say. I will say this. After South Africa's goal, their possession definitely decreased greatly. I think that was just more so Jamaica kind of in their feelings, like, yo, what's going on? Let's stop letting them have the ball so much. But I think the problem was, what did Jamaica really do in that first half? Besides, I said the one time we looked like threatening was that play down the left side that ended up with Cardoza cutting it back to Shania Hills, and she put it just over the top. That was probably the best build-up phase we had. We started on the back line, got it to Vian in midfield. She turned and played a diagonal into the channel. 1-2, Bonisha and Cardoza. Cardoza whips it back on the ground. Shania Hills with a one-time finish just got it over the top. But that was the best phase of play by Jamaica the whole half. And to me, that's too few and far between, especially knowing that we are having space in the midfield, you know? Yeah, Becky is there. She was ill for the first game, which was on Friday, and the coach hoped that she would get better by today, but clearly that was not the case. So Leah Brooks is in goal again. That side foot finish though in the corner, I don't even know if Becky would save that one, to be totally honest. But you know, I wouldn't put it. You know, I can't really diss her like that because she saved her a whole heap of time. So maybe she would have. Should we address the Busby in the room, or should we wait a bit before we do? I think Busby might be finding out, similar to what McLaren found out, that yes, you can have aspirations for your team to be a ball playing and ball possession team, but you know, the players have to actually have those attributes in them. You know what I'm saying? You can want them to do something, but if they can't do it, then maybe that's not the best way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? Spence not doing nothing. Yeah, Coach Denell, she played one really good through pass to Bonnie, who wasted the cross. She played one really good through pass to Primus, who missed control. But other than that, she has been really quiet, and I think she's been very what would I say? Very lackluster on the ball at times, just kind of holding the ball too much in the midfield. Not releasing it quicker, not driving at people, you know, just wanting to play in this little 5-foot box. You know, when she get the ball, she don't want to go too far with it. She just want to stand here. I think she, you know, you have to move. You have to. Jody needs to come in and support the midfield more. Yeah, I think the goal we conceded, man, it was really a lot to do with Jody's you know, Jody just seeing the play too late, because she saw the player make the run, didn't realize till after, so she was beat there. And then when the player gets to the ball, just no strength from Jody. I mean, she cut into her and showed her the football, but the challenge was too weak. So she just ran through her and then got the cross off. So Jody definitely needed to do better on that particular play. Spencer is not in goal. Do you mean Spence? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Spencer is Spence, because people call Drew Spencer all the while. And them want to make her a Spencer too. You know, I guess it longer for say. I don't know why people want to add the R. Just say Drew Spencer, so she name. Maybe because when them hear people say Drew Spence, them say something after that, so it sound like Spencer. I don't know. But yeah, people always want to call her Drew Spencer and Rebecca Spence. Them just want, you know. I think Jamaican fans just like to mess up the people them names. Very like, maybe I notice it more because I am a stickler for them thing that if you look on the screen right now, people, the way I care so much about like having it correct, I have the number them for the South African girl them wrong. Because I never really get no list of the numbers. I have to wait till I see them play. So of course South Africa made some subs today and put in some new people. So I didn't know their numbers yet. But before I put it on the screen, I change the number of them because them things them matter to me, people. I don't know why. Maybe I think about it too much. I don't know. But it burned me when I listen commentary and you have one job. Tell the people them what the people them name. And you did it for a whole entire game and I tell the people them name wrong and all kind of something. I hate it as well. I've seen someone say Antonio and Antonio. No, I know that. Michael Antoni. Him not have no hope on it. That's Michael Antoni. And him not name Michael. Him name Michael. Michael Antoni. Yeah, man, it burned me, man. But I think, you know, I think it's the way some people feel about, like, you know what they say? Jamaica need a better connection with the team. I feel like some people just disconnect from certain players. So, Leon Bailey name Leon Bailey. I've never heard anybody in Jamaica mess up Leon Bailey name. Never. Maybe it's Leon Bailey, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm speculating too much. Let me leave that alone. But it burned me. I had one. So I feel your pain. I feel your pain, brother. Believe me. Big up, coach. What go on? Boy, coach, them need a halftime talk from you know. Because them not go on right, you know. Them not go on right. Page Busby there. Busby not there your side, man. No Canada you there. Well, they're not done yet, Edwards, but a 1-0. A 1-0 to 1-0 to South Africa. 1-0 to South Africa. Linda Motlalo score. I think the goal score in like the 20th minute. Let me check. By the way, people, if you're not listening to the commentary over there, how it go on? Any improvement from the last game? Because that was one of the things me there people I said, boy, then would I love if the commentary was a little bit more, professional at least. Because they must say them, eventually they must start have some subscription and you have to pay if you watch the game them on JFF live and everything. So man not gonna want to pay if the thing sound away and look away, So they have to make sure them start that, which is what they said they would be doing. So we're getting some aerial coverage now of the city and everything. Yeah, so it's not, I'd say it's about 3/5 full in the grandstand. I definitely think there were more people there on Friday. And I guess the other side is just not really open at all. It don't quite look as up to date and fresh as the other side. So maybe that's the next phase of the fixing up of this complex, But the goal was scored in the 20th minute, and it's saying it was longer. Could have swore it was Motlalo scored that. Yeah, I'm not going to believe them. It was not Longo, people. So SofaScore is saying that Longo scored a goal. They don't have that right. It's Linda Motlalo scored a goal. So SofaScore, no, listen me. I have it right. Zine? Believe me. Yeah, that's what them say, brother. That's what them say. Call the first name them say on the paper. No, Jason, people are illiterate and don't care. I see YouTubers do it and expect me to take them serious. Well, look, I had one. We are a culture and a country that, for whatever reason, if people think you're like showing off, if you take pride in how you speak and speaking factually about names and positions, and you're going like you're better than people, so I know everything. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how that could be met with like, how could you do that? That should be a good thing. It should be applauded. You know what I'm saying? These two commentators, clueless. Just call the first name. Them say Jano. DC and one name Zidane. Yeah, I think Zidane. Is the guy. I think he's on like. I think he started. I don't know if he started it, but I see him putting out YouTube videos about different talking points in Jamaica. I saw him make one the other day about JC, how the mighty has fallen because they are drawing with side to make sure they make the next round and all kind of something. So I believe he must be like a radio personality in Jamaica or something like that. So yeah. And CC, of course, if you're on the YouTube, you would know CC Sports Lab. Not sure what's going on with him channel, but him definitely active in the chats and thing. So big up CC. We don't always agree on things, but one thing I respect about CC, him not afraid to at least speak him truth, whatever him decide is whatever him think is his opinion, him at least will say things and him try to have evidence as to why. So I can respect that, having a conversation with somebody like that, where at least we listen what you said to kind of go back at what he said and try to keep it respectful as well. But I said I'm gonna clip me and build another video for this up. Boy, I tell you. So I go still. If you never noticed yet, my skin is very thick, bro. Don't really matter to me what's going on. Don't matter to me what's going on. I'm gonna make my content regardless, Nobody don't have that much power over me, boss. Don't know. I think these commentators are good, but I'll wait a bit and give grace. The voices don't sound broadcasty. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm not expecting them to like just do this game and be immaculate and sound like Peter Drury and them Monday, you know what I mean? But just take some pride in it. If you're gonna commentate the game, at the very least, make sure you know the player them name. So you're not saying, oh, the number 4 for if you're gonna commentate, actually commentate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have just come and just call the people them name too. But no, I sat there, I did my research. I make sure I kind of know the player them name. And of course, in the first game, the first half, maybe I wasn't as sharp with the names, but as you go and it becomes nature who the players are. You know what I'm saying? And if you care enough, you will do it. Believe me. Big up pristine, you're clean. Wagwan. We're outside. We're outside. So tomorrow night, people, you don't know, we'll be back, It's gonna be a race against time again. This damn game kick off 7 o'clock. I don't know why them say 7 o'clock. It's so hard for me to get here in this chair by 7. So if I don't start the game on time tomorrow, people, don't kill me. I'm gonna I'm gonna forward to the show as soon as I can. Don't give any airtime to it. Make them get them own fame. That is it, Sheridan. Best thing. One of the best comment that for the night. You're right. Why bother discuss them something there? It is what it is, people. But only just need to decide for yourself what you value, Now say you can't get nothing out of a certain program and this and that, but in this setting, when you do a match, at the very least, bro, just learn the player them on the field so you can describe the action to the people them. Yeah, so to me, the Zidane guy, from when I heard him like describing how the game, like the lineups and stuff, he sounds much more used to that type of broadcasting. To my knowledge, CC is just a football enthusiast in Jamaica. I guess kind of similar to myself. I'm a football enthusiast. I just don't live in Jamaica right now. But yeah, he has a lot of opinions about the game, and yeah. And he's not poor speaking either. He speaks well. So the players that were warming up looks like they subbed on. The coach took off Chantel out of the right back area and put Naya in a more comfortable role for her. Peyton McNamara looks to have joined the midfield for Primus. And Denisha Blackwood is now on the field as the left back. Here she goes down the left side. Speed kills. Trying to cross, but that's cut out this time by O'Malley. Now South Africa can build. They know they're not going to rush anything. They just slow down, reset the game to the right back. The captain Ramalepe. Ramalepe to the channel now. And that looks to be the number... Can't tell. That must be a new player on the pitch because I don't recognize her. I'll get who that is in just a minute. Here is Bonnie Shaw, top of the box. It's a good challenge this time. And it's won by South Africa there. And now here's the skill box. You know she's going to ping some tricks. What happened? What? No, man, this referee mad. What happened? Who did something? So a free kick to South Africa somehow. I don't know how. So Hales is still on, but Blackwood and Jade are on. It looks like it was for Chantel and Primus. I would have taken off Jodie at halftime because she ain't helping. And she ain't really beating her player on the wing, which is what she put on the field to do. And that's going to be no call. Here's Jodie now in space. What can she do with it? Good cross. No. Cut out at the near post by O'Malley. She plays out calmly, but being pressed is Motlala. But she's not going to panic. Just plays what's in front of her. And that's a good one-touch flick by Sesani. Can she get it back? Yes, she can. This is the skill box. Can she find the pass? And the runner went too early. Had to check her run. She would have been offside. And if she was offside, so a free kick to Jamaica. Addison goes short to Kanya. Turn, Peyton. Good. See the difference? Turn and drive with it. Yes, man. Simple. Here's Jodie. Jodie with no setup of the run. Just running. And it works out somehow this time. But that, I mean, come on, man. You just kick and run. Nothing, not even a set it up. Yeah, respect, Sheridan. Respect. Blackwood have a run. Yeah, man. You get one ball and gone already. But it worked. She run past like three of them and cross it, but it never get to the target still. But even Jodie on that last play, he set up like Shaw, kick the ball down the flank. You know, Set it up a little bit now. Why? Use a little bit of trickery. You can't just put on your head and just push the ball and run away. No, Jamaica has lost their heads, man. Kanya Plummer slamming the ball down because she don't get the call. Gets a yellow card. Why are they so frustrated? I wonder if the whole of them, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that. Easy, Jay, easy. Throw into South Africa. So Jamaica still down 1-0. I had one. I don't know who pushed off the girl, but them really bringle tonight. Everybody have a short temper on the field. Well, one in the air by Plummer. I like this girl, McNamara, She finally now, I think she out of school. Played her last season, I think, this year. So interested to see how her professional career pan out. I think she has the talent to make it professionally for sure. And that's Blackwood using her power there. And she will just run down this flank. Here she goes trying to kick and run, but it's blocked. It's going to be a throw into Jamaica. So Jamaica looking like they want to just really out physical them in this half. They know that's their advantage. So you're seeing a lot more bodies hitting the floor for South Africa. And Naya Cardoza takes too long. This is the skill box again. Will she get the angle on her? She can't, but she cuts it back well. This is Shamas. And that's cut out by Naya. That's a good ball. Here's Jody. Jody on the ball. Well done by Drew, but taken away on the second attempt, and that's a foul. And this player, the number 11, definitely entered the field of play. So let's see who the number 11 is. So we can get that on the screen for you. I know that's the player that I don't want to say her name, but I didn't know who she was because she wasn't on the field in either game so far. So let me look at the bench and get her name for you guys. Number 11 would be... Okay, so Nicole Michael. Actually, that's crazy. You sure that girl the name so? Because number 20 was Michael in the first game. So maybe she changed her number, I guess. Interesting. And she never looked like that girl in either. I don't know what that girl name is, but we'll call her Michael since that's what SofaScore have. Even though I don't really trust SofaScore because them say longer score. I mean, no say I'm not longer score. So I don't know what to tell you. Does it tell me the referee here? Because I know this referee familiar. I see her ref CONCACAF games before. I wonder if the fans getting a little restless. Somewhat Lalo Sasani. Okay, so them take off my ball out of midfield then. My little number 3 where they play defense last game. Well, one good sign I see so far, Jamaica backline on the half line. So that is good. So clearly Busby talked to them about that. Because a while ago, them actually try a ball over the top because Jamaica was on the half line. Good composure from Plummer there. Looked like she was just going to go win the ball, but decided to let her midfield do work, and they did. Good switch up play, but not quite good enough. It's cut out by the left back here. Oh, and that should be a foul on Jody Brown. Mapanya, decent battle they're having on this side. I must say, Mapanya getting the better of her so far over these two fixtures. Swart goes along, and that's misjudged by Blackwood, but won't be any danger. I'm telling you, any ball over the top, them just run it down, no problem. All right, so I figured it out, people. So Michael, who is number 20, or thought it was 20, but it's number 11, came on for Gamede in midfield. I think that was the only sub as far as I see for South Africa. I will let you know if there's any more. I don't see the 14 either, so I think she's off as well. So we'll get who came on for her. And Jamaica made 2 subs, as I said before. Chantel Swaby out. Naya went from left back to right back, and Primus out of midfield for McNamara, and Denisha Blackwood came on as well for would have been the next player off. Primus. It was just 2 subs. Here's South Africa into the box. Drop back to the top of the box. Here's the goal scorer, Motlalo, looking for a shot. Good footwork. Can't get close to her. She's just moving the ball. Here's Sasane from range. And that's going to go wide. But good play there. I would say from the 2 most experienced players in the team, as well as the right back, Ramalepe, that would be Sesane, the skill pillar caller, Motlalo, the goal scorer, and Ramalepe. Those were players that, when it's the first mainline team, they would still be playing as well. World Cup veterans at this point. Swaby driving out of midfield. That is a poor. We've seen that so many times. And finally, will they be in? And that's a good save from Leah Brooks. Could have been 2-0 there. And probably should have been. But that is, I think that might have been about the 6th or 7th or 8th time we've seen Alison Swaby drive into midfield, try to play a square pass, and it just was not on target. And that's the first time that it led to a shot by the opponent, but they've been playing with that fire for 2 games now. You just need to be technically better, guys. You know, you can say all you want about the coach and all these things, but the coach can't play a 5-yard pass for you. I don't care how much you think the system ain't working. Should have been 2-0 for sure, though. Big up, big up, big up, big up. What go on? Very slight in the mid. Shaw is not off. She's right there. She just not on the ball. So they have attitude issues. Yeah, it should have been 2-0 there. But it's happening too frequently, man. The defenders under no pressure, just making a pass that's just not on target. Here's Jody again. Can she finally beat? Actually, this is not Mapanya this time, I don't think. Oh, it is Mapanya. Good slip pass. Good step by the South African defense there. There's Mapanya. She's going to go on a kick and run now. Ooh, McNamara does well, though, to stay with it. Looked like she was going to get beat, but that's the difference of youth. She was able to change direction really quickly. Alison Swaby on the ball again. Saying I'm not doing a short pass this time. I'm booting it to no one, though. Cut out again by South Africa. Jamaica just, I don't know. Does he need to just change the entire team? Like, everybody's kind of walking. Except McNamara, who just came on. And that's poor from Mapanya there. Probably the worst I've seen her do in 2 games, because she's been one of the most technical players for South Africa. Good turn from Bonisha. This could be problems for their defense, I'm telling you. Couldn't quite get it under control. Ball just bouncing up on her. And what's the call here? So why did the keeper concede that corner? It looked like she could have just catch the ball. Strange one. A lot of strange things happening in this game, you know. What the hell? Something in the water out there. You don't know. People make sure you not smash the like button, you know. We know say we start late, you know, so we know say we don't really maximize the potential for this one, but please just smash the like button same way. And this will be swung in by Shania Hills. Shania need to do something in this game, you know. Maybe the coach need to bring her more central, or put her on this right wing so she can cut in on the left. Maybe just switch Jody to the other side, man. Try a 10-minute with them flipped and see if you get any more joy out of it. I said, take off Jody. All right, they go short this time. That's flipped into the near post. That's not a bad ball, you know. Cardoza beaten to that one, but Jamaica still in possession. Here's Drew. Over the top to the back post. Bunny. Ooh, and she's fouled. And this should be a goal. And that's a goal. Vian Sampson there just wanted it more. Took a shot. It was ricocheted and blocked. The South Africans want a handball on Vian, and it looks like the South African defender on the line also tried to keep out the ball with her hand. So it was a hands for hands there. I don't know if you could really call Vian for the handball, though. It was kind of a 50-50 ricochet type of play that ended up on her hand. But you know the rule is if a goal scores after the play, any touch of the hand should discount it. But I'm pretty sure there's no VAR in this game, so it is what it is. And it looks like number 7 will be off. Not sure if that's for Jamaica or for South Africa. It looks like it will be for South Africa. So the number 7, Gugu Lamini, is off. And entering the field of play will be number 22, which in the first game was Motau. So I'm assuming it's still Motau. So we'll see. They're showing the replay now. Bunny with a good flick on, well kept by the keeper. And it looks like that was just off of her chest, to be honest. But they are claiming that it must have been a handball. Definitely wasn't a foul on Bunny challenging for the header. So that's 1-1. So this game should get a bit more exciting now. Change the score quick and fast. So 1-1, Jamaica, South Africa currently. We're in the 60th minute of play. So Vian Sampson getting that one. It was a good clip ball over the top from Drew. That's probably our third good through pass of the day. And that one was connected to Bonnie Shaw, who got the flick on it. But good goalkeeping in the way to block it. The ricochet fell to... It was a 50-50 between Vian and another player. And she just used her strength to get the best of that battle. And once the ball was bouncing in front of her, in front of goal, she struck it cleanly and hard. And it could not be kept out by the goalkeeper or the defender. The goalkeeper, of course, was kind of out of the play due to challenging Bonnie for the header. So made it a little easier for Vian. But in the end, he still have to get it on target and score. So good job from Vian Sampson there. So good tracking back from Shania there. Maybe that's what's keeping her on the pitch right now, because not really getting much out of her attacking wise, but she's doing her job. Here's Bonnie now, has Jody wide. Good ball to Jody. Jody again takes a poor angle with the player. I mean, God have mercy. Dribble. Here's Bonnie. Tried to get off across, but it's blocked by Sasani. Sasani kind of turns to look to say, damn, why are you so big? Sasani reached Bonnie like belly when them stand upside of each other. All right, Shania again. She's taking a few set pieces now. I see some players warming up on the sideline. That looks to be Kayla McKenna. I think, is that Davia Richards? I see that Richards or Buckley, one of them. Shania Hales to the back post. That's too close to the goalkeeper that time. Good catch. Good handling from the keeper. So I had one. Still a set take off Jody. Alright, hold on. I know I'm gonna do this. Sweeping it on. Slacking people. Cardoza forward over the side, yeah. Sweep it off. Then on. Primus off. McNamara on. I think, shall we wear 18 or 19? I think it's 19. You know me, stay people, I forgot change it. Cause I like them thing that want it for perfect. So I said 19, shall we wear. That me see up on the jersey there. Bunny shot into the box, good pressing. So Gamede is still out there. I thought she came off. Bunny does well. Clips it up. And that's a goal from Shania Hales. Oh no, that's Drew Spence. That's Drew Spence playing a much more attacking role in the second half. You can see her teaming up in the attack a lot more. So she basically playing the role Primus was playing. And Peyton McNamara dropped into the deeper role. But a good cross and finish there from Jamaica. Bunny Shaw, the architect of that one. Usually it would be the other way around. Drew setting up Bunny. But this time Bunny returns the favor. And a good Strong, firm header. Keeper could only get one hand to it, couldn't keep it out. So the team looks a little bit more like this shape in this half, with Drew playing a much more advanced role. And I've been calling for this since the first game. Free Drew Spence. Let her go play more of attacking. And she'll give you some goal as well and some final pass. So that is 2-1 to Jamaica. This is what I predicted on the scoreline. So let's see if my prediction holds true. I do see more goals in this though, because you can tell the South African team, as the coach said after the first game, they're getting a little bit more tired out there. So that physical difference is showing up even more now. And it was really just, basically persistence from Bunny there that got that cross off. I really like how McNamara playing. She left that pass short, but she win it back anyway. But I just like how when she controlled the ball, her first thought is to get turned. We weren't seeing that as much from Drew and Vian in the first half in that area. So I like the way her first thought is to progress, Yeah, I would love to see Adama Lakon, man. She's too camp now. She get called and I know she can't play. Ooh, good win there by Gamede. Looking over the top, this won't work. We have too much speed. Leah Brooks relaxes into her box. A little bit of dark arts here. She's not taking up the ball. Finally picks it up. About 25 minutes plus injury time left to play. Here's Blackwood. Drops it back to Kanya. Come on, Jamaica. Just connect the passes. Good turn. Look at the difference. And that's a loose one there from Drew. Poor from Drew there. Well done from Peyton, winning back the ball. Good pass to Shania. Good beaten by Shania. She has the better of her, and she's getting pulled back. But a good cross. Bunny, can you find Jody? No, you're going to shoot. What a save by Swart. That's a world-class save. Bunny got the purchase on it and everything. I mean, yes, it was close to her, but normally that does gets past her hand. Too much power. But a great reaction save there, putting her hands up to tip over the top. Brilliant football there, but look at the difference, man. McNamara playing passes forward quickly. Shania get the ball a couple times in this half to do damage because she get the ball early. Shania on set piece duty again. This will be another in-swinger on the left. That was a brilliant save, though. I have to give the keeper the credit because Bunny did well to locate the ball, swivel, and crack it. Good cross to the back post. Ooh, Vian couldn't quite jump high enough to get that one. Jody gives chase, but Gamede clears only as far as Peyton. Peyton finds Drew. Drew, man on. Girl on. All right. Relax. Good. Keep the football. Then. Good. Here's Naya Cardoza. Naya looks so much more comfortable on the right side. Glad the coach switched her, On that left side, you could see she was worried about going down the flank with the left. One thing about Naya, she fit as a fiddle. Why people say that? Is a fiddle fit? That saying, like where that saying come from? Here's Peyton. I really like how Peyton playing in this midfield. I kind of wish now that seeing her play these minutes, she got more minutes in this camp. Can see she's developing nicely. I think she used to be a little bit nervous looking on the pitch sometimes, but oh my gosh, you not give her yet. Jesus Christ, Jody Brown dribbled the ball all the way to where the girl there. Pass the ball! You come short down her space and dribble. Jody, why did you dribble the ball and close down the girl's space a while ago? If you just give her early and running in the box, you might get it back for finish. But no, you dribble the ball to the girl's foot. Jesus, peace, man. And I bet you all people are going to say no, shall I kick with the ball, the star? Brother Jody come short down the girl's space. Look how she there free. Nobody near her. Then you dribble down in her space. Make people attracted more to her now. She not no space by the time she get the ball. Good turn, yo. This girl's skill body, man. And I think, I tell you, say Naya fit, brother. I think Naya is also from Canada as well, or that's where she grew up. I think that's where the connection with Busby comes from, I think he's known her for a long time, it's tracked her development. Now she's in college in the States, but yeah, I think to be expected. I mean, the coach obviously going to know players some more than others, That's why we need to find out what's going on with Izzy, because I feel like this coach also knows Izzy from a long time too. But we haven't seen him call Izzy, I don't think. Or was she in the Brazil camp? I know she wasn't in the France camp. I think she was in the Brazil camp. I have to go look back and see. Oh, that's poor from Drew. She ran right into the girl's shoulder. Went down theatrically, but no call. Here's Allison. Plays it wide to Naya. A loose pass again, but Naya wasn't under pressure, so it's okay. Here's Allison. That's a good pass this time. Poor from Vian there. Loose touch and couldn't turn with it. Here's South Africa. And she's going to be miles offside, the substitute, number 22. So Bunny Shaw will get the ovation from the crowd. And looks like Chanel Buckley will get a chance as well today for Shania Hills. So Jody Brown has an anchor and it's placed on the field. She's not allowed to exit the field of play. It's in the contract of the coach. South Africa will make a sub. They're going to take off their striker, number 15, Shamasi. And here comes Bunny. Good shift, Bunny. An assist, 2 goals in your 2 appearances for Jamaica in this window. Thank you so much for turning up and putting out the effort. Definitely needed you in these 2 games to win. And we haven't won yet. It's just 2-1 and the game's still playing. So let's see. Let's take the sub for South Africa. So Shamasi is out. And who was coming on just now? Was it 19? Boy, South Africa not doing me any favors with the numbers, man. People them did wear 1 number in the first game, don't even wear it in the second game. Kind of foolishness, this man. Rotted. Number 22, a fight for the ball and a judge to have fought too hard there. Respect Swamtivity, Wagwan. Buckley coming on. Yeah, bro. I know I laugh at, but me I laugh at the fact say, no matter where Jody Brown do, she have to play. Here's Jody. Cuts back. Can she beat the player? No. Double team. And then she kicked down the girl. Give her a yellow card, ref, because she deserve it. Yeah, it's rubbish, man. You can't just kick with a girl foot like that. Jody is so frustrated because she can't shift nobody. She can't beat nobody today. So she'll take it out on the other team. And not for them fault. It's not their fault, Jody. So Spence score 1. And Samson score 1, no? So the whole of them get a ball, So it's 2-1 to Jamaica. Both goals coming in the second half. I'm not going to attempt to change the people I'm naming, because the South African people them really sabotage me. Yeah, I'm shocked she never get a yellow card just now. She literally just kick with the girl foot. No attempt at the ball. Oh, skill pill go offside too soon. And no disrespect, but this is no solo Sesane. That's who I call skill pill. So anybody not really following along from the first game, I gear that name the car. She move away. And that's not Nesolo actually. That is What's their first name? Sinsholo. Yeah, Sinsholo Sesane, aka Skill Pill. Here's Kayla. Get control of that one. Okay, so number 19, the big midfielder forward on now. Solid player that. Oh, that's poor from Kayla. Cut out by Michael. No. Here's Gamede. Like her a lot better in this role. Shakira O'Malley. White Ramalepe. Always under control. Good ball. Another good ball. See, look at that. So much better. That's a good ball over the top, but well cut out by Allison. And I'm sure she'll probably get to this next one. No, that's well done by the skill pill. Good ball. 1-2. Nice play from South Africa here. Can see there build a little momentum. Want to get a chance out of this now. Here's Motlalo, the experienced one. Good ball into the channel. Can she keep it in? She can. Cut back. We cut back there. Cut out easily by Alison Swaby. Here's Naya Cardozo. Decides to go long this time. And that's well accurately done. Good flick on. Here's Jody Brown running in space. Can she find the right pass? Jesus, peace. Jody, release the ball. Kayla. Oh my gosh, Kayla was offside. Boy, one thing, Kayla take 10 years to turn a direction, brother. Our leg them heavy. She was offside anyway still. Careful, Get behind. But I know what you mean, I had one. I don't know why Jody never released Chanel Buckley there, man. Like, the through pass was so wide open there. She did the same foolishness a while ago with Shania Hales. Just play the ball earlier. Jody finally beat the number 8 and then stop to get her back the ball now. Jeez, I mean, the one time you get past her, you turn the ball back. Boy, I tell you. I've been impressed with Cardoza, people. She have good temperament. She calm. She looks solid technically. She definitely have the athleticism. Oh, this could be a problem. Kayla! That's a good finish by Kayla. She got a gift, but she will score those, people. She will score those. And that's 3-1 to Jamaica. So 2 games and 6 goals now scored by Jamaica. But look, if you watch these football matches, yes, we're happy. We were glad we get the wins. But man, we have a lot of work to do, boy. I'm telling you. So Kayla McKenna gets on the score sheet. Let's get her a football. You get a ball. You get a ball. You get a ball. So Kayla McKenna now. Actually, let me put it on them head because it might look like a them score, So if you're headless, you never score a goal today. And that was just poor there. And I feel sorry for that number 8 because she played good the 2 games, and she just made that big mistake now. Where it says still not get no props. All right, fair enough. Look, there's a reason why clubs in Spain and all over the place keep signing her every year, because she have a use, man. She's very clinical in front of the goal. But I just don't think she's agile. She's just not an agile forward. She's not an action, move around, run through the channel. She ain't that forward. But if a chance fall to her, she probably gonna finish it. And she have very clean strike with the 2 foot them. So if you put her in a system where them creating chances, she'll be good. I just think for Jamaica, we expect all our forwards who we use to be able to get the ball in our half and dribble 75 people and score a goal. But forwards around the world don't be doing that crap. Them play them position and them let the other people them bring the ball to them. But Jamaica not really works so. You have to go get ball and dribble past people. That's what people like to see from a forward, Like if we had Erling Haaland, people would have cussed him because him not do nothing but try to score a goal in him box and him not really run around the place like that. So what if him a play for we? How much ball do you think him gonna get? He probably look like a damn ordinary player for we. Look how him look now when sitting and create nothing. Him not look more ordinary than normal. So a little over 10 minutes plus stoppages left. That's a good control by Jody Brown, but another giveaway. My word. It's like the coach just want her play out of this little thing, but brother, it's not working. I don't get it. I mean, you have other girls that don't play. Just give them a chance. So it looks like Jade Bailey will be coming on and Vian Sampson will be coming off. So Vian going to get an ovation. You know, one of the World Cup veterans got a goal in front of the home fans tonight. So she can get a little ovation to come off. And Jade Bailey, I think just need to see her get to like the full fitness that she had at one point in her career. She has struggled with injury the last few seasons, so her appearance has been a little lower. But I think there's definitely a player in there technique-wise and everything. I just think this part of the game, the tracking, the running, this is what we need to see her improve right now. It's a good turn. I like how this Gamete girl turn on the football, man. She just looks so calm. Matlalo. It's good pressing from Allison that time. And she plays a good... Oh my gosh, Chanel, what that? Right back. Bend her up. Here's Banyana. General in the midfield. Good ball. I don't know this player because them change up the numbers them for me. Good ball by Banyana again. Oh, and it's clearly offside, but the intention was right. So 3-1 to Jamaica, people. 3-1 to Jamaica. If we play as a team, goals will come. True. LOL, I'm vexed about the misses. I will want my Jody, if it come off, Jody has to be in coach contract. Oh, yeah, I talk about the misses from something there. Brother, I know, you know, cause she get the one little half chance we get against France. And it was a tough chance, you know. A bouncing ball crossing her body and she just get it over the bar. And people are saying, yo, she not scored up. I said, brother, that wasn't the easiest chance in the world. But I guess when you're playing against France, I not really get so much shot. Yo, Jody determined to get a red card in the series, you know. That's a foul. And I think this is just a byproduct of when you play a team 2 games in a row, by the end of the second one, you must start not like each other a little more, you know. So a little bit of extras and some challenges happening now. But I do think over the course of the 2 games, it's been played in good spirit. I don't really think there's been much malicious things going on. Maybe just a little bit of frustration in the second half now. But it's been pretty decent in terms of sportsmanship. That's a good. Why you bother gear back, Peyton? Look on the space in front of you, man. Look on all that space. Peyton have forced the ball back to Jody when she could have just control and go right in the box and shoot herself. Damn. I mean, Jody is knackered and she's still out there huffing and puffing and playing. Good pressing from Drew here. Good clearance. And that's better from Naya not getting turned by the skill pill. Just watch the ball because she's tricky. Well done. Allison can't believe it, but a little too much there that time. That's one thing I love about South Africa. You see when them have a player in midfield and she have even like not that much space, them trust her to get it and control it and shield it and keep it. And then ping the ball to each other. That time the general is loses off the ball, and that should be a yellow card. It was a really reckless challenge, actually. Just rake down the back of Drew Spence's leg. I think she's really feeling this one. She's gonna need some treatment. Jody Brown caused that. I joke. Yeah, we can't say a Jody cause it, but some little after she do with some players, maybe them say, oh, you know what? I'm tired of get kicked up by one, you know. I said Jody still a cuss. I had one agree, so I blame Jody too. No, but it's gonna look like we just have beat down Jody. But brother, she deserves some beating tonight, man. Damn. Just the decision making. And the thing is, you know, these are the things we talk about with Jody Brown since even the first World Cup she played. Like, imagine when she get her decision making right, you know? And we're still seeing some of the same mistakes. So about 5 minutes plus left in this one. Jamaica looks like they will safely win this second game. It's 3-1 currently. May I try to figure out what difference about the jersey today. Look like them are wear the black shorts where them would have normally wear with the other jersey with this yellow one. And that are the difference. But normally when Jamaica play at home, that's how them jersey used to be. Black shorts, yellow shirt, and yellow socks. So this look more traditional like a Jamaica home kit than when you see them in the full yellow. Because I saw the jersey always stay with black socks and black shorts. No full suit of yellow them that wearing a copper. They say she's a strong talking too. Why, I tell you. I don't know what's going on with Jody in this game, man. She played, I think she played better in the first one, to be honest. I don't remember, like, you know, seeing her do so much things that make me upset, you know. Maybe I'm just forgetting because it was so long ago, like Friday or whatever. But I remember watching back the game and saying, okay, I mean, yeah, it wasn't. Oh, this girl is skillful, man. Oh, them teeth her. I don't think it went out. The line was say it gone out. She did well to beat them down the line just now, but they stopped her in her tracks and say it went out. People gonna smash the like button, you know, people. I see the difference when I share the content and don't share it, you know. I barely anybody coming here tonight. But respect to those who have been here tonight. I really do appreciate it. I had one. Corey passed through earlier. Who else me see in the chat? Fana, big up yourself every time. Swamptivity check in, float check in. Yeah, man. Respect to everybody who they check in. Don't know, I couldn't really start the stream when I want to start it, so couldn't really build up the momentum and thing, but really, really give thanks same way, people. I don't know, we don't do it for no other reason than we love the ball game, you know? So it is what it is. Alison Swaby now finds Jade. That one gets over her foot, but she does somehow half sprint to reach it. But she really look heavy when she run, man. That's a good 1-2 into midfield. Here's Drew. Can't get that one through. Here's Kayla. Kayla looking for a pass. Just plays it simple. Peyton behind Naya, but she'll get it. Naya looking for a pass down the wing. That's a good ball, good weighted ball. Here's Peyton asking too much of Jody Brown in the 88th minute when she should have come off 20 years ago. And then Jody running into the player like a real, like, why Jody want to make a fight start in the game? The game don't even have that type of vibes. Jamaican fans are just not active. We are winning and the fans look uninterested. Yeah, I mean, look, I think a football match requires a long attention span, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that Jamaican fans really have the attention span for a game will take 90 minutes. Like, at some point, they're going to lose, you know, lose them focus. So, it is what it is. And that's the first time I seen Peyton do foolishness right there in the half. Just wasn't sure of what she wanted to do with that ball, and she just got it taken from her. Here's Linda, the captain now. Skill pill. Good ball back to O'Malley. Shakira on the ball. Shakira goes down, breaks the line to number 22, Motau. Motau goes wide to Michael, but Michael is closed down by Denisha Blackwood. So it looks like the coach still has Denisha in his plans as a left back. I am not fully sold that she should be playing left back, but you know, it is what it is. I think she should be playing a more attacking role, like with her club. Yeah, man, you know, see the ball gone long time and Jody stepping a girl foot when she shield the ball for no reason. So the girl get upset and just keep the ball upon her like, what I'm to? But I'm just saying, like, it's one thing if you get one bag of kick down in the game over the two legs, but it has been such a like fear play type of situation. I don't know why she bringing this temperature to it. Oh, that's another poor one from Peyton. And no, Leah Brooks. Oh, I feel sorry for you, girl. That ball goes straight through Leah Brooks. John O'Star. I hate that reach, Leah, because you really never make no mistake for the two game, them like no major one. And then of course that happened now. So 3-2 to South Africa. 3-2 to Jamaica, sorry. And Peyton McNamara there twice in a row, casual on the ball. The first time she wasn't punished, but the second time, really a double comedy of errors. And that wasn't a poor ball back to her, but what is she thinking there? And then Leah just mishandles and can't get her foot in to stop it from going in, trickling in the goal. I hope Kanya and Allison talk to her and just tell her keep her head up, you know? I'm sure she'll be gutted that reach her in this game. Denisha passes that too far ahead. Jade Bailey don't have no speed, people. Know your personnel. Pass to her foot. That ball is still in play. Kanya. What the? No, man. This is a joke thing. Why you never shield the ball a while ago? I had one set through the cars. No, another one there. All right, Buckley fighting for that one. Can't win it though. Here's Kayla. Here's Jody. Trying to press. Is cleared by Swart up the pitch. South Africa now have hope. They can maybe find a late equalizer. Let's see if they get any chances before the game done. Jody again can't beat her mark down this flank. And this time she does get away from Mapanya. Let's see if she makes something of it. No, poor cross. Longo. Good ball. There's a lot of space on the right side. And that's not a good pass to the channel there. But Plummer gives it right back. Jesus. Here's Gamede. Resets back to Mapanya. Mapanya looking for a pass. Trying to break the lines to Linda. Linda cut out by Allison and just plays it safe for a throw. And Jamaica limping to the finish line at this point. 3-2 up. But this is not going to I think Coach Ellis now sensing that maybe they can get something to take back home with them. Here's Linda. Resets back to Gamede. I've been really impressed with this girl in midfield, man. I like her a lot better in midfield than defense. So if South Africa was wondering where she should play, take my advice and put her in midfield. Drew Spence does brilliantly to beat about 3 players over there, and she overdoes it this time. Probably didn't have any option pass, but release the ball now, Drew, man. And it looks like the ref has blown the whistle. Coach Busby trying to go and shake the hand of the coach, but she not pre him. And she finally see it. Dean Certain Burton. Goalkeeper Coach Sewell there. We'll have a word with Leah, I'm sure. There's Xavier Gilbert, assistant coach, former head coach. So Tiffany Cameron got no playing time this window. Neither did a few players actually. But that's it, people. It's 3-1 on the screen, but it's definitely 3-2 to Jamaica. I guess they forgot to put the second goal for South Africa. But it did end 3-2, people. It did end 3-2. Man. Well, look, I will definitely be looking at watch this match again. I'll have to, kneel myself down to the chair and watch it again, because I don't want to, just be off the cuff and talk about all kind of players without really analyzing and watching again. So I will, I'll probably just end up doing like a shorter form video, not a live. So look out for that. I've never really done a video like that before, so it will probably be the first shorter form video that you ever see on the channel. Just to see how that go. Just talking about all the players, what they did. If I have time though, I will just do a live, because I know that's kind of the format that you guys are used to seeing me do. So we shall see. But tomorrow is when you'll see me next. Tomorrow night, I will try to start the stream as quickly as I can. As of right now, I really highly doubt that I'll be able to start that second leg stream final on time. Kudos to JFF Live for fixing the 3-2 on the screen. That's good. But yeah, I will try to get here as soon as I can. I'm trying to get out of work early so I can bring you guys the content on time. But you don't know, people, work is priority. So if I can't get out early as I want to, then I might be on the road rushing to get home to start it. But it shouldn't start any longer than about 10 to 15 minutes after the game start. But again, and I will say it's definitely going to happen that way. I might get lucky and be able to be sitting here right at kickoff, all right? But I will be here. I'll have it showing in the Discord. I know there won't be no JFF live running tomorrow or anything like that, so people might need the support of seeing it online through my Discord channel. So I will provide that. And definitely you guys can use the link just like in the comment section tonight to find the game in Discord if you need it. All right, people. But listen, I am not going to stick around much longer because, as I said, I'm not going to do an in the moment review and beat down everybody I'm upset with. I'm going to watch the game again and forward with a more measured approach. Tell you guys what I think I saw, what I think we need to improve, things that I think we did well, things that we didn't do so well. I will go from there, people. But definitely, I think if I'm the coach right now, I'm looking at it saying, okay, great. We had 2 results. We scored 6 goals in the 2 games, but I'm sure he'll be unhappy with conceding, especially that last goal. No, it was a mistake and everything, but it really stemmed from just sloppy play over and over and over again in that second half, especially once we got that 3rd goal. Just looked like we were just trying to just like walk out the rest of the game. So definitely, a lot to analyze from the 2 games. I think, as I said, I'm not going to get into that here. I want to just give a program to the window itself so we can talk about the players, give them their ratings for the window, and definitely assess the coach, because I think a lot of you guys want to have that conversation about the coach now. So yes, we're gonna do our due diligence, people. I'm gonna watch back some game time, watch some footage, and I will return with my analysis and my thoughts on the window, on the team, how it's shaping up. Of course, you guys know, as I said, look out. Actually, you know what? Before I leave, people, I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. I know it's not that many of you here right now, but those who are here, just do me this favor, people. We love to make sure that the people have the visibility for the game. So I'm going to drop the live stream link for the second leg. I've already set it. Cavalier versus Cibao from Dominican Republic tomorrow. And that game starts at 7. Now I have the stream set for 6:45. That will take a minor miracle for me to start the stream at 6:45. So if you forward them time and you don't see me, all is not lost, people. I will get in a timely manner. I'll start the game. So big up on yourself, all the people them. But this link right here, click on that link, people, and drop some like on the Cavalier final for the second leg tomorrow, people, so it can go and work its way in the algorithm and people can know where to find it tomorrow. See? So big up on yourself, people. Thanks again for the support. I know we did start a little late, so I understand, say, people might not even know me did there. But big up to everyone that tune in, even if it just drop in for a minute just for support and drop a like. We still greatly appreciate that. You see me? And I will forward again. As I said, tomorrow it's all about Cavalier and Cibao. But once we get into the Wednesday, people, yeah, we'll see some coverage. Definitely need to have a Reggae Boys check-in show as well, because a lot been going on behind the scenes. A lot been going on with the players since they've been back to their clubs. So I just want to highlight what going on for some of the players, them like we always do, people, and keep it moving that way. All right. So once again, people, this is Jason Gooner, myself. This is Jason Gooner TV, the platform, and we're very, very thankful for another live stream, and we're giving thanks every time, people, that we have breath and we can bring some coverage to you guys and talk football with you guys. Thanks again to all of those who stuck around forever, all of those who stuck around just to or forward just to drop a like. We appreciate you as well. And until next time, people, we're out of here. Reggae Girlz 2-0, but still a lot of work to be done, people. A lot of work to be done. I will break it all down in a few days. All right, people. So big up on yourself. As I say, people, click that link that's on the screen and go ahead and drop a like for me. That is for tomorrow night's live stream. Cibao and Cavalier. Hopefully Cavalier can nail down this 1-goal advantage and bring back the cup, the Caribbean Cup, to Jamaica. All right, people, big up, and until then, we're out of here, people. Big up, big up, big up. Thanks again.